What is the
Yeah.
charity stream for, and what can we expect?
Um, so obviously with COVID-19 and stuff like that, the reason I actually got into streaming, I can see Copia's in the chat and he'll completely confirm this, but mental health was like at an all-time low and we wanted something to do. So um, we got together, decided to start streaming. And yeah, it's really helped me, but I realized that a lot of people in my community spend a lot of time watching me, Copia, Kiki, Super. Kind of wanted to just give back a little bit. It's my birthday on Friday as well, so I thought it'd be so easy to raise some money for myself and put it towards myself. But I thought, you know what, actually, there's a lot of people that are suffering in the community with mental health. And also, so the mental health charity is Mind. I've actually used them myself when I was at my lowest. And they really helped me. So I want to give some money back to them. And then Macmillan, which is a cancer charity. So if no one can relate with the mental health, normally people can relate with the whole cancer struggle, you know, someone in the family or a family friend. Unfortunately, normally it is quite, what's the word I'm looking for?
Affected.
It occurs quite a lot, right? You know,
Yeah.
so everyone knows someone with who's gone through that. So that's Macmillan as well as the cancer charity that I'm raising some money for as well. So yeah.
Yeah, Mind, according to their website, provides advice and support and those other things, resources, if you will, to experiencing mental health. And you talked about mental health and something that you went through yourself. I can relate in the sense that I've been fortunate, I think, in my life that my mental health has actually been pretty good because it has probably been at its lowest during the course of the pandemic. I'm a social extrovert.
Yeah.
I miss being out with people. And so I really hit a low. How has streaming helped you? And when people find you outside of even the charity stream, what can we expect in your stream?
I mean, I'm not the best gamer. I'm really not. I don't really know much about games at all. When me and Christian, aka Copia, started off, like he was the gamer. You know, I was more the comedy element where we'd play games together. He'd be really good, and I'd be pretty bad. but it worked, right? And then we decided that actually there was something there for us both because I was gaining followers, he was gaining followers. We then split off. So my style of gaming is just comedy. Like I'm a community gamer, so I welcome people in with open arms. We have a lot of fun. Kakuri's in the chat. She's played Among Us with me in my community a number of times. So yeah, you know, anyone that wants to join in, please do come by. Again, no pressure to come by. If you're up for a laugh, then come by and hang out. Yeah.
You can find DRG Games on Twitter at DRG_Games1. And then, of course, as I mentioned, on Twitch at DRG_Games. The main reason you're here is to talk about this charity stream and play 5 questions. And it's something that we need to do now. 5 questions time with the one, the only DRG Games on Gaming Morning Show. Let's go! All right, here we go. Question number 1 for you, Dan, is a very important one because we only ask the important questions on Gaming Morning Show. When you look at all of the questions that there are to be asked, we have to ask the important ones. And this one is because you're a former comedian. We start off asking you, DRG Games, what is your best dad joke?
My best dad joke? Oh, my God. So my stepdad actually told me a joke the other day, and it was really bad. He said... and God said unto Abraham, come forth, and you'll get eternal life. But he finished 5th and got a toaster. So that is probably one of my favorite dad jokes.
It's like the parting gifts on The Price is Right. Is you could have had eternal life.
Exactly.
Hey, but thanks for being a contestant. You leave with this fine toaster.
Yeah, exactly. So he told me this the other day. I was speaking to him on WhatsApp. And he's like, I've got this joke for you. And he told me. And I didn't laugh. And he was like, oh, come on. You can do better. And I was like, not anymore. I haven't done comedy in years. He was like, I went to your show. You were rubbish. And then hung up on me.
It sounds like Kiki's mom coming in and roasting her on her stream. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, yeah. Good. I love Kiki's mom.
All right. Question number 2 for DRG. It is time for phone trivia. You said you really are into your phone. And today we are updating all of our iPhones, for example. But this question has more to do with a 2018 article. For every 10 Brits, according to this article, for every 10 Brits, how many snooped on their partner's phone? Was it 4, 7, or 9 out of 10?
Okay. Okay. Well, first of all, let me just say, not something that I would do. First of all, because I wouldn't like to know what she's saying about me. Quite a lot. She's a mod for me. She's quite vocal about how much of a knobhead I am. So I'm gonna say I'd like to think every 10 Brits. I think 7. I think 7 is a good. Yeah, let's go straight down the middle. I'm gonna go with 7.
Ready?
Come on, come on, Brits.
The good news is it's probably better than you had hoped. It's actually only 4. So
okay, wow.
There's some solace, right, knowing that you got the question wrong, but that most people don't spy on their significant other.
Come on, Brits. I'd like to see what the US statistic is for that.
True. 53% for what it's worth did find incriminating evidence on the phones, and only 5% went on to terminate the relationship. So apparently Brits also believe in second chances.
I mean, yeah, we apologize for everything anyway, don't we? If you've ever met any of us, we're like, sorry. Kind of like the Canadians.
Wallstormer, who's played this game before, says it is good to see that there is trust in this world. Question number 100%. 3 for DRG. It is about this topic. We ask you, what's something that you seem to know a lot about that others seemingly don't? And you said the art of making the perfect cup of tea. So, Dan, what is the art of making the perfect cup of tea?
So there's a massive argument about this within my family. And people don't put the milk in first, right? So I boil the kettle and I put the tea bag in, and then I put the milk. But it's because I know exactly what I'm doing, right? So I know how much milk I want. I know how much tea my partner wants. So I put the milk in first. When the kettle's boiled, I pour it in, and then you got to strain the tea bag. You see, not a lot of people know this. They let the tea bag kind of just sit in there dipping. No, you need to get on that tea bag like it's your bitch, and then you strain it, and then you consume the tea. That is the best way. Anyone that says that they put the milk in last, you also get that little bit of scum on the top. Okay, so I'm looking at you. You're part of the problem. So yeah, that's the perfect cup of tea.
I don't think I've seen chat messages fire in at such a rapid pace until we start talking about the process of making tea, because I'm sure that that's a hot topic. Wallstorm even said that's like putting milk in the bowl, then the cereal is absolutely inappropriate. First tea, then milk.
Well, let me just answer them here, because obviously Copia has said never put the milk in before water. It makes the tea weaker. No, it makes the human weaker if you do it that way around. You know, like that, and that's just it. I don't want to start saying that we've got some weak people in the chat, okay? And you know what? If you want to put the milk in before the cereal, that's down to you. You do you.
Revelations.
You know, we'll judge you.
We're having revelations right now on Gaming Morning Show. There's no weak tea. There's just weak people.
You spoke about the Royal Rumble being on Sunday, right? We'll have to do a Gaming Morning Show one on the Monday for me versus all the, the tea and the cereal makers.
Preference is preference, says Grim. I love it. All right, number 4 for DRG of the categories we gave you. You said entertainment is your strongest. Now, sadly, we lost Sean Connery last year. Died in October. So, with Sean Connery out of the picture, name 2 other actors who have portrayed James Bond.
Daniel Craig and Pierce Brosnan.
Can you name a third?
I should be able to. Roger Moore.
Ding! Oh, bonus points for DRG.
Oh, you know what? Listen.
We would have also accepted
Clooney.
David Niven, George Lazenby, or Timothy Dalton.
Clooney.
Who wrote Clooney?
Clooney? I don't know why. That's just got me. I'm actually not a massive James Bond fan, but my granddad loved him. He had all the books and all. Yeah, he's crazy for the James.
For what it's worth, I thought Val Kilmer was the best James Bond. So.
yeah.
According to TelltalesOnline.com, Timothy Dalton is ranked the worst James Bond actor. I think Timothy Dalton only had 1, if I remember. No, he was quite a while, actually. 86 to 94. All right, question number 5, your last, and I think somewhere around, I don't know, I think you're like 3 for 4. I don't know. Points don't matter here.
Don't worry about it.
If you could travel anywhere that you want, that you haven't been, I should say, you said Iceland. Iceland is famous for its blue lagoon. What makes the blue lagoon so blue? Is it aluminum oxide, silica, or nickel slag?
What'd you call me? He called me
No,
a
no,
nickel
no,
slag.
no, nickel slag. Nickel
I
slag.
thought he called me a little slag. I was like, hello.
It's just a little slag that makes it blue.
Let's go with what was the second
Aluminum
option? Sorry.
oxide, silica, or nickel slag.
I've never heard of silica in my life, but let's go with it. Let's take a punt with that.
And now you have, and you are absolutely correct. It is because of silica, the lagoon's iconic and most abundant element. Can I tell you what's fun about being on this side? I had absolutely no clue, but I pretend like I actually knew that answer prior to today.
In between calling me a slag and me getting the answer right.
Nickel! The nickel is the slag. I like that. That's good, Tabzo. Nickel Slag sounds like a really good grunge band.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Nickel Slag. All
Yeah,
right.
it's like Nickelback, but they're just all in like
It's much
little
after
kinky underwear. And
yeah,
stuff.
it's much after the Nickelback run goes.
Yeah.
DRG, one more time. What are the pertinence of your charity stream coming up?
Yeah, so just trying to raise awareness and as much money as possible for mental health charity Mind and a cancer charity, which is Macmillan. Also, actually, and I forgot to mention this, someone who's in the chat at the moment, Superphonic, he has offered his services up in regards to a gig. So there will be a super gig where he's going to help me in my attempts to raise awareness and money. So if we can get I don't want to take control of your stream, but if we get a shout out for Superphonic, that'd be great.
Yep, absolutely. DRG runs GMS today on the Gaming Morning Show.
Yeah, welcome guys. I'm the new host. It's DRG, also known as Nickel Slag.
The front man for Nickel Slag. DRG, good luck with the stream. It starts 10 a.m. BST on the 29th, and we will be sure to tune in as well. Hope you have a great day, and thanks for joining us on Gaming Morning Show.
No, thank you, and thanks to everyone in chat. Take care. I hope you're all safe and well. Remember to tell a friend that you love them.